Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And I'll be going over 5 class setups you guys should have readily available on your account at all times. And toward the end of the video, I'll be showcasing one of my fastest tactical nuke streaks using one of my favorite class setups, which I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video. If you guys have not checked out any of these class setups that I'm going to be recommending you guys, I highly suggest you guys go ahead and change your class setups immediately and giving these a try. They're very good and they allow you to actually move around, rush, and also stay alive longer and hit those higher kill streaks here in Modern Warfare. If you guys do enjoy the best class setup videos, the gameplay breakdowns, the tips and tricks, as well as the occasional update that does go live here in Modern Warfare, make sure you guys absolutely smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified immediately when I upload a new video to my channel. With all being said, let's jump right into the 5 best class setups. And also quickly, let me know down in the comment section right now, what is your favorite gun to use here in Modern Warfare? Now, for class setup number 1, I love the AK-47. If you guys have not checked out the AK-47, I highly recommend you guys going ahead and doing so. Now, on the AK-47, I'll use the perks EOD, Ghost, and Tune-Up, with the lethal as the proximity mine and the tactical as the stem shot. Now, these are going to be my staple perks, lethals, and tacticals for all of my class setups. Now, my secondary weapon, I like to run the Deagle, and that's going to be another standard kind of staple secondary that I run on all of my class setups. The reason why I run the same secondary, perk, lethal, and tactical is because I feel like they work the best in this game, and I think you guys should definitely go ahead and check them out. Now, for the AK-47, I like to use it with the mild suppressor, which allows me to have increased sound suppression as well as increased damage range. I like to run the Commando foregrip, which adds recoil stabilization as well as aiming stability. I run the rubberized grip tape, which allows me to have increased recoil control, and I am running the skeleton stock, which allows me to have aim walking movement speed increased, which allows me to aim down sight and move faster while I'm aiming down sight. Super helpful with an assault rifle. I also like to have, increased movement speed so I can move around, be in mobile spawn, and actually rotate the spawns a lot faster and easier. And finally, I have faster aim down sight speed, which allows me to get on target quicker and in turn win more gunfights. And finally, I am running the fully loaded perk, which allows me to have the maximum starting ammunition, because the worst way to die in Modern Warfare is running out of ammo on a tactical nuke streak. And also, if you guys do not want to run the ammo box, having dead silence readily available at all times is super helpful, and that's exactly why I run the fully loaded perk on this AK-47. Now, for the Deagle, doesn't really matter what attachments you run on it, but I run mindless suppressor, the forged tack barrel, 10 round magazine, rubberized grip tape, and fully loaded. The Deagle is only used for, tight situations where I need to fast swap somebody, and 9 times out of 10, whenever I'm actually playing Modern Warfare, I'm always swapping my Deagle out for a assault rifle or an SMG for a backup weapon. The Deagle is just there so I can get to point A to point B faster, because if you guys are unaware, you can actually run faster with the pistol out. So if you guys ever see me in game swap to a pistol to get to a certain location quicker, that's why I'm doing so. But at the end of the day, the Deagle is only used for those last ditch efforts and should be swapped out immediately for a better weapon that you can pick up off the ground. Now, class setup number 2 is going to be on the Ram 7. Now, the Ram 7 is arguably the best gun in the entire game. Now, for the attachments I like to run on the Ram 7, I run the mild suppressor again, so for the increased sound suppression and also the increased damage range. I run the Commando foregrip for recoil stabilization and aiming stability. 45 round magazine, because this weapon burns through ammunition because of its fast fire rate. I run the rubberized grip tape, which allows me to have increased recoil control, as well as fully loaded, because it allows me to have max starting ammunition, because not only does the gun run out of ammo really quickly, but again, I do not want to die off my tactical nukes or my kill streaks. Now, if you guys are wondering, you guys have probably noticed I run the rubberized grip tape as well as the Commando foregrip on a lot of my setups. I believe this is actually one of the best setups to use if you guys want to have increased accuracy, but you guys do not want to give up your aim down sight speed or your mobility. If you guys are more mobile players, you guys are rushers, and you guys do actually not like to camp in the back of the map all game, I highly recommend you guys going ahead and checking out the Commando and the rubberized grip tape options for recoil control. They're really good, and I honestly love using them because they do not slow down my ADS time and they do not mess up my mobility. So go ahead and give them a try. Now, class number 3 is going to be the Kilo 141. Now, this is one of my favorite class setups in the entire game. Now, I've probably dropped the most tactical nukes running this Kilo class setup, and let me get into it and explaining why. Now, for the attachments, I run the Malik suppressor. You guys know, increased sound suppression and damage range. I'm also running the Commando foregrip, again, for recoil stabilization and aiming stability. The 100-round drum on the Kilo is absolutely devastating. You could just spray and pray. It has no recoil, really good fire rate, really good range, and a solid iron sight. This honestly is an LMG in an assault rifle disguise. It's amazing, and it allows me to take out 7, 8, 9, 10 players and literally run drum of ammo. Absolutely disgusting, and honestly, I don't really know why they gave the Kilo 100-round drum. It's filthy. Now for the stock, I actually run no stock on the Kilo. And the reason I run no stock on the Kilo is because I want to have faster movement speed as well as a faster aim down sight speed. Now, having the no stock is very important when you're running this specific Kilo class setup because the 100-round drum will slow you down significantly. Now, that's exactly why I recommend you guys going ahead and running this stock, because not only does it, like I said, it give you the increased movement speed and the increased aim down sight speed, you'll be able to walk around aim down sights a little bit faster. It's kind of like having a skeleton stock on the Kilo, but not necessarily having it available. And I recommend you guys going ahead and checking out this setup if you guys haven't already. Now again, we're gonna be going over class setup number 4, which is gonna be another solid class setup in the game. This honestly, the MP5 might just be one of the top 3 weapons in the entire game. This, the Kilo, and the M4, maybe the Ram if you want to consider a DLC weapon, but the MP5 is absolutely disgusting, and I highly recommend you guys going ahead and checking it out. Now for the MP5, I like to run it with the Malik suppressor. You guys already know, sound suppression and damage range. The Merc foregrip. This is the only weapon in the entire game as of right now that I run the Merc foregrip. Now the Merc foregrip allows me to have increased recoil control as well as hip fire accuracy. Now the reason why this is so helpful on the MP5 is because obviously with a submachine gun, you want to have not only accurate shots aimed down sight, but you also want to have a tight hip fire spread, and that's exactly what the Merc foregrip is going to have. Now I'm gonna be going in further detail as to why I run the Merc foregrip on this MP5 as opposed to the Commando foregrip. Now I'm also running the 45-round magazine because obviously I want to have as much ammo in the clip. An SMG, it does shoot pretty fast. It takes a little bit more shots to kill at range, so having 45 rounds is a little bit more forgiving than the 30. I run fully loaded, obviously, so you know I have max ammo off reserve, so I do not have to run out of ammo if I'm on a nuke streak or at a kill streak. And then finally for the stock, I actually run the FTAC collapsible stock, which is pretty much having a no stock, which allows me to have increased movement speed and increased aim down sight speed, but it's gonna give up on aiming stability as well as recoil control. Now you're gonna be getting that recoil control back with the Merc foregrip, and on top of that you get the hip fire accuracy, so this turns into one of the best, if not the best, SMGs to use across the entire board. I recommend you guys going ahead and checking out this MP5 class setup immediately. If you guys are rushers, definitely give this class setup a try. It is the best rushing class in the entire game, and you guys cannot go wrong with the MP5. It's disgusting, it's devastating, it's accurate, it's stable, it's amazing off the hip, and it kills incredibly quick. Make sure you guys go ahead and check this class setup out. And finally, class setup number 5, which I want you guys to actually check out, is going to be the AUG. Now, the AUG is one of the most underrated, if not the most underrated guns in the entire game. Now, for the AUG, I run the Malik suppressor again for sound suppression and damage range. I also run the 622mm long barrel, which allows me to have increased damage range, increased bullet velocity, as well as recoil control. Pretty much turns this into an AR. Really, really disgusting. I run the 32-round magazine. The reason I do not run the 5.56 rounds on the AUG is because honestly, I feel like the 32 rounds still hits heavy. I don't think you really need the 5.56 rounds personally, especially if you're running the 622mm barrel. It just feels right with the 32 round mag, and I think you guys will definitely enjoy it more with this magazine instead of the 5.56 rounds. I run the Forge Tag CQB comb stock on this weapon as well, which allows me to have aim down sight speed increased. Really helpful because technically you're running a lot of attachments that slow down the aim down sight on this weapon, so you guys want to have one that kind of speeds it up, because remember, it's still an SMG, but it has AR characteristics, which honestly makes this weapon amazing, and why I consider it one of the most underrated class setups and one of the most underrated weapons in this entire game. And then finally, I have on the full loader perk because I do not want to run out of ammo when I'm on a tactical nuke or a kill streak. These are going to be the 5 class setups I recommend you guys going ahead and checking out immediately. If you guys have not already in Modern Warfare, change all your class setups immediately. At least give one of these a try. If you guys want to give one of these class setups a try, the one I would recommend you guys checking out immediately is going to be the MP5. And if you guys have the RAM, make sure you guys check out this RAM class setup. Absolutely disgusting, and I think you guys will definitely enjoy these setups here in Modern Warfare. And finally, if you guys are wondering what field orders I run, my field upgrades, I'm always running the ammo box, munition box, because if I need to resupply my stem shot or my proximity mine, this is how I do so. And if I for some reason am running out of ammo with fully loaded, this is going to come in clutch. And then finally, dead silence, so I can actually move around the map, not be heard, and make some plays getting in their spawn and just getting busy. Now I'm showcasing one of my fastest tactical nuke streaks with my MP5 class setup. Hope you guys do enjoy. If you guys did enjoy the video, enjoy the best class setups, make sure you guys again drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those post notifications. And above all, let's get right into the gameplay. By B now. Fucking cannot stand kids just to run the 725, bro. You're gross. I hate you. You're disgusting. You're a cretin.
I got a veto. Oh my
nice.
God. Wow, but just the leader. You're so dog shit.
I got my VTOL as well. I'm running their spawn right now.
I got
dead silence. Nice, I got dead silence popping from this shit. Shut the fuck up, kid. The fuck? What the fuck I'm doing in here?
I'm one off the dance, I'm gonna say, why are we taking A? What the hell?
I'm one off my advance as well. Try to get yours. I got it. Ah, I got it, dude. My bad, bro.
What a 357. Oh my god. I got my chopper though. Oh, I didn't mean to call that in. I meant to call my beats. Oh.
Just drop my beats all day.
Go ahead. I got my chopper.
Gotta run that spawn, bro.
All in it. Back spawn.
Going on the back.
They all in C building.
I'm clearing it.
Spawned out.
Call it out. I'm running their spawn right now at C flag. I'm on a 16. I don't have time to get a tactical nuke.
I'm gonna try to get my advance.
You could, if we stop triple capping, maybe, but fucking teammates are just. Fuck! Yeah, I ran this shit.
This is Phoenix 3. Good copy. Strike inbound.
I can't even follow my veto.
Oh my god. It's like on a 22 at the end. If you made it this far into the video, odds are you enjoy the content or you are a very loyal subscriber, and I cannot thank you guys enough for your everlasting support. If you guys are unaware, every single night at 11:45 p.m. Central Time and also every single morning at 11:15 a.m. Central Time, I am live streaming over on Twitch. On Twitch, I'm playing Modern Warfare with viewers, subscribers, anybody who wants to go ahead, interact with me, or run a couple games of Modern Warfare. You can go ahead and find my Twitch channel by searching in twitch.tv/EarsXBL in the Google search bar, or going on Twitch and typing in EarsXBL. My channel's gonna be the first thing that pops up. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop me a follow. We are on the road to 8,000 followers, as well as if you guys have Twitch Prime and want to hook your boy up, that'd be greatly appreciated. And if you guys do actually actually subscribe to the channel with Twitch Prime or actually use a tier 1 sub, make sure you guys let me know over on Twitter. My link is going to be down in the description below. Tweet me a picture and I'll make sure to follow you guys back and give you guys a personalized thank you. Appreciate all the support you guys have been showing on the videos. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I hope to see as many of you guys over on the Twitch streams as possible. With all being said, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.